line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's 52 right here. Let's put him on the buttons. Let's put that team on the button. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allowed some blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Touchdown, Carolina! Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point try good by Gano, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 23. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Here we go. 20.
On second and 12, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Samuel, the 36 overall pick in last year's draft. Played his college ball at South Carolina. Really good senior campaign. 62 catches, 882 yards, and also threw in 11 touchdowns for good measure. To throw, it's Garoppolo, eluding the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote goal, right? And I mean,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off on a former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. Oh, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And Garrett Selleck here on the completion. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Garoppolo on first down. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Here we go.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run with Coleman on first down and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. On second down, it's Coleman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. Really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
11.
They'll run with a former Viking, Jerick McKinnon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
White.
From the 24, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here we go.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And now look at him go. 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. Here we go. 180. 21. Here we go. 14.
On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
To throw is Garoppolo. He finds Coleman.
Let's go, baby.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
11.
second down. It's Coleman. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 25.
13. Christian Travis.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
21.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards and face third down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Hey, alert! Hey, Haywood! Get that quarterback at all costs! 54's Mike. Check. Watch. 65.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Catch is made by Hurd. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. There and ready to begin their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Now Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyler Fackrell able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Throwing on third down, Newton. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jack Risky-Tart. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. It's Coleman here. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gould with the extra point. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Back to throw, Newton. He's going to look deep for more. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
21.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
13 yards on the play.
Here we go.
He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. That was his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
From the 44, Garoppolo. And off the deflection, it's caught. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Here we go. 65. Hey, tighten down. There you go. 12, fellas, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He finds his tight end, Salek. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Here we go.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run it with Coleman, and he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breaker. He's got a man, complete. 27 yards there, a first down. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
First down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47.
152. We ain't giving them nothing to do.
Now Newton. And an alley to run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Big stop, let's go. Check 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton, he'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a give right side, Coleman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Coleman looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The former Maryland Terp, Jermaine Carter Jr., had the tackle.
at the 16-yard.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Right there, 54 miles. Yeah, let's get that.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Gerald McCoy able to record his 5th sack of the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, no. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Potts, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate to dub play.